My name is John Sappington with Fishing Guide Branson, and I'm going to show you how to tie a Lake Taneycomo woolly burger. When they've been running a lot of water, we've been catching a lot of fish on this woolly booger, drifting it on just a regular drift rig like you drift a salmon egg or something. What I'm using is a Timco. It's a 52-62 size number 10 hook. Basically start out, put it in the vise, clamp it down, and I'm taking a Danville gray 210 denier flat wax. It doesn't have to be wax, this one just happens to be wax. Go ahead and wrap your hook shank back, and I wrap it back even with the barb on the hook. Cut it off, and I'll take just like a gray zonker, piece of rabbit fur, tear me off a little bit, wad it up, lay it on the hook. Start with a light wrap, then just tighten it down. Wrap it in there good. It doesn't matter if it's balled up a little bit. Doesn't really matter. Get it wrapped in there, cleaned off a little bit, throw it on the floor so your wife has something to complain about. Okay, then I'm taking a piece of blue dun hackle, just a long piece of hackle. Pull it off, put it back in the drawer so the dog doesn't get it. Strip it back a little bit. And the hackle lays two different ways. This is the outside where it lays against the bird, and this is the inside. You want the inside in, facing in. Lay it right up against it, do a light wrap, tighten it down, wrap it all the way back to the back place where you started your rabbit fur. Tie it in. Then I'm using a gray Lily's Landing. Well, it's a woolly burger chenille, light gray. It's kind of a medium size. Take a little bit of it and I strip it back so you have some of the core exposed. That makes it easier to wrap on there. Get it wrapped and wrap it back to your same back point. Then go ahead and wrap forward, and I wrap all the way to about within a 1/4 inch of the end of it. Wrap it forward, usually about 5 wraps, 3, 4, 5, and I leave it. I don't run it all. I don't crowd the end. I leave it back to where I'm at least about a 1/4 inch back from the end of the hook. That'll make it a lot easier in the long run. Take about 3 wraps, trim it off, then go ahead and just wrap a few times to make sure it's on there good. Then I throw a 1/2 hitch in it. What that does is keeps your thread from unraveling, and I have a rotary vise. You don't have to use a rotary vise. If you don't have a rotary vise, you just turn it by hand, but a rotary vise makes it a little bit easier. I make one wrap right at the base where you have your fur tied in, and then just slowly bring it forward. So you have about 3, 4, maybe 5 wraps. Have your rotary out of the way. Put about 3 wraps on it to hold it. Snip it off. And I go ahead and build it up a little bit. And if you don't leave about at least an 1/8 or almost a 1/4 of an inch of room to work up at the front, it's going to crowd up, and you're not going to be able to get it get a lot of wraps on there, and it'll crowd your eye and you won't be able to get your hook in it. And I just whip finish it, and I do about 8 or so whips. Bring it in, cut it off, take a little bit of fly head cement, put a dab of that on there. I kind of work it in a little bit to where it works into that thread a little bit, and basically that's a finished woolly booger there. And like I say, we've been catching a lot of fish under higher water situations. We've been catching a lot of fish on this fly. But if you want to go fishing, contact me, John Sappington, with Fishing Guide Branson. Go check out my website and you'll see a bunch of fish we've been catching. So, thank you. I'll post some more flies on here coming up.